Welcome back to the Handy Landlord. So here we are on another one. Never ceases to amaze me. Thermostat set to 75. Man, that's hot. I don't know about other people, but it's really hot. And, unfortunately, one after another, I actually just found this property vacant. I did not know that it was vacant. I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of story on that as I walk around. Let's go through and take a look. So I don't supply appliances, but you can see that she left me a pretty decent refrigerator. There's 3 properties that I have to supply appliances on. Yeah, just pretty sad. This tenant was only here a year. It's always interesting to me that people spend money on boxes and blinds, all of these types of things, but they can't pay their rent. Like, I appreciate you sweeping up. Once again, I just don't understand. It would have taken you 15 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour to, finish the property and just clean everything out. I mean, this place is not terrible, but I mean, you have to consider that she only lived here for 1 year. So, your TV mounts, all of that's a lot of work. Burnt outlets. Yeah, that's pretty charred there. That's lucky. Couch, you have your scratches in your floors where you're removing your stuff, just not caring. I'm gonna have to repaint this. I'll have to repaint this entire place. I mean, it's fine. Unfortunately, whenever you have, now this lady was not supposed to have a dog. I mentioned it multiple times about the dog because I saw the dog and I was like, you are not supposed to have a dog. That's definitely dog. That is definitely dog. Yeah, I mentioned it multiple times. She had a little puppy and I was like, yeah, you're not supposed to have a dog. That always is interesting to me too, that people get dogs and they're already struggling and then you get a dog. And then we have a hole in the door there. Take note of all these things. I mean, all these doors are gonna have to be repainted. They're filthy. Yeah, it just wouldn't have taken you long. Just wouldn't have taken you long to finish the clean out. The sad story on this is I actually know the lady's mother, so I actually work with her through another program, and she asked me, hey, my daughter needs a place to live. She doesn't have the greatest rental history. Would you be willing to rent to her? I was like, you know what, I'll make an exception on this, and I rented to her. So here's these LED lights. Oh, this one actually has the thing. Maybe I can get them to turn on. So in the last video, oh no, it has like a power cord that's missing. In the last video I showed you guys, or I told you guys that I don't have, I've never actually seen them on, but they're in every single place. So they're around this entire room, all the way around the top. Look at all these incense burning things everywhere. Look, then you just let the ashes fall down on the floor. Let's check that out. Wow, okay. Oh, there's the power cord. No way. Oh, you gotta give me a minute. I gotta check this out. Oh yeah. I'm digging it. Oh yeah. I definitely would spend money on these. You need it. Get it. Spend all your hard-earned money on those. All right, enough of that. So these TV mounts, I'm kind of torn between, removing them. I'm really considering just leaving them and maybe the next tenant can use it. I don't know. I don't know what other people do. I guess comment down below. You guys just leave TV mounts and just, I mean, I feel like everybody puts TV mounts on the wall and it's like so hard to, fill all these holes and do all that. I don't know if that's kind of janky just to leave those, but yeah, you definitely need those LED lights. Anyways, so I know the lady's mom through another program. I would not normally rent to her because of her rental history, but I made an exception, and she was habitually, oh, there's more LED lights. She was habitually late, and unfortunately, whenever somebody is late constantly on their rent and you do not follow up with them, so that's on me. I did not follow up with her every time that she was late, and I didn't follow up with her every time she was late to make sure, you know, when are you going to make the payment? When are you, you know, I just didn't follow up with her. Well, when somebody was habitually late for an entire year that they lived here, the lady was just constantly late. She eventually paid, but then she, you know, was just late every time, every month she was late. And I just thought, oh, it's just another month of her being late. She's gonna pay it in the middle of the month. Well, turns out I came and posted notice because she wasn't just 1 month behind, she was 2 months behind. So I came and posted notice on the door and realized, well, I actually thought I was just posting notice. So I was just posting notice, and I realized that I drove back by because I was gonna file the next day, because I was gonna file the eviction, start the eviction process, and I realized that my notice was still on the front door. That led me to investigate a little bit more, and I realized that the utilities were actually off. So that gives me probable cause to enter the property, and I tried to look through all of the windows. The only thing I could see was the back of that couch. I tried to look through all the windows, and then I asked the neighbor if she was still living here. The neighbor said no, she moved out a couple weeks ago. So that was that, and I came in the property and found that it was vacant. Now this is halfway through a month, unfortunately, so you know, I'm already halfway through a month, and now I have to get this done, or turned, done, and re-rented quickly. So unfortunately, this lady could not understand, I don't know why, but she could not understand to not pour grease down this drain. I was here multiple times, snake this drain. I don't understand, because I never had problems with this drain before. And then all of a sudden, you know, she moves in, and I mean, it just smells like straight grease. It is grease. So I've snaked it, and yeah, it's definitely grease. So the other thing that happened was that grease, and then the sump pump was like unplugged or not working for some reason. I think there was a toy down in the sump pump. I can't remember. Anyways, yeah. So that's that story. Unfortunately, I am, yeah, more dog chewing. So your dog chewed that, your dog chewed that. That's great. Dog chewed the things over there. Gosh. I'm not a fan of animals. Unfortunately, I just think that they are not the best for tenants. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not terrible. It's not a bad turn. I think you could have spent a little bit more time. Got all your stuff out of here. For the most part, it's actually a nice pan. Yeah, there's your dog shampoo and your dog clippers, your dog leash. All right. So, what I'm planning to do is I'll bring you guys along for this entire turn. Going through day one, as always, get everything out of the unit, start painting, start prepping for paint, get everything ready to paint. So have all my painting equipment with me. I guess I'm kind of torn. Maybe I'll leave those blinds. I don't know. Probably just end up leaving them, I guess, if they're not damaged. I mean, there's incense things everywhere. Look at that. There's one, there's one. Yeah, I'll probably just leave the blinds. If they're not damaged, I'll probably just leave them. Now, even though this tenant is, you know, somebody that I'm kind of affiliated with, I'm putting new rules into place that I am no longer renting to anyone that I'm associated with. Unfortunately, I will be filing debt on a debt collector with this. I do have the security deposit, but security deposit is not enough to cover, you know, a turn. Whenever, you know, I definitely have the conversation with every single tenant that I'm looking for a long-term tenant. So going through, snapping photos of all the damages, you know, this is part of being a landlord. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that's not fun with being a landlord. Everybody thinks it's easy and that you do it from a beach, but I have yet to experience any of that in my 11 years of being a landlord. So I go through, make a file on my phone, and take multiple pictures of the property. Everything, all the damage, even areas that are not damaged, I still like to get photos. Go room by room, and get those done. So that's that. Part of being a landlord. I do carry this little tiny socket set with this adapter for to hook onto my drill, just for these TV mounts, so that I can get them off. Really handy to have that little socket set. But I want to show you guys all the amazing stuff that I found. Every place I find windshield washer fluid, I like literally never buy it. Here's a brand new maple syrup, great value, some cleaner, some stick paper, some tire shine, some sort of wine, a little bit of Fido's dog food here. Have this tea kettle, make your own banner for a birthday. This little pot, my ripped floor right here, this lid, yeah, this little pan there, that's not bad. I actually enjoy having these on my truck. Some of Fido's little chew bones. And then we have some dog wash, a leash, and some toenail clippers for your dog. And then probably the only thing that I will keep, this copper grilling mat. Kind of always wanted one of these, but never bought one. So I'll probably keep that. And I will probably keep this just for, sometimes I will use this underneath the kitchen sink just to add a little extra layer of protection. The rest of it's probably garbage. There's Fido's collar, but he chewed right through it, little sucker. And then I only found 4 cents. Just one more thing. Oh, there's a huge sofa here. One more thing that I found that I didn't move because I wanted you guys to see it, but right there. Everybody has them. They can't pay their rent. Stuff for a baby, I guess. Like, I have a baby, so a brand new baby. So yeah, like these are all this stuff. There's quite a bit here. Probably won't keep any of it. I might try these liquid IVs, but yeah. All right, so here's the light bulbs I use. Always impressed by all the light bulbs that are always missing. There's always just one light bulb in the bathroom. I never quite understand it. Okay, like, do you not want to see yourself? How many maintenance men does it take to screw in a light bulb? All right, here we go. All right, much better, much better. All right, now I can see in here. All right, so planning to start in this room. First task to get down the red lights. I already took down the TV mount. Kind of made the decision. I gotta take out all these screws. Now, I generally will, anytime that I'm working on a place, this place isn't bad, but I will save all the screws. And my reason for doing that is along the way on the process of turning a property, you find that you need little odds and ends screws, and I will reuse some of the screws sometimes. So they come in handy. These type of screws are nice to carry in the van too, and it looks like she bought like 100 pack of screws and then just went through and screwed them everywhere. And yeah, so I'll have 100 pack of these type of screws. So I'll probably put them on Marketplace to, Facebook Marketplace, to see if I can recoup some of my money.